If you or a family member have been injured in a car wreck or hurt at work here in Georgia, please do not hire an attorney until you listen to this important message. Hi, I'm attorney Gary Martin Hayes. Let me give you some very important things to ask and consider before you hire an attorney. Is the attorney you see in the ads or here on the radio even licensed to practice law here in Georgia? Believe it or not, some of the attorneys that you see on TV or on billboards or you hear on the radio, they don't even have a license to practice law here in Georgia. Of course, they don't say it in the ad, but you have to read the fine print at the bottom to discover this fact. So they will tell you they are working for the citizens of Georgia, but they aren't even licensed to practice law here. And some don't even live here. Will you actually get to meet with the attorney in the ad or named in the law firm? If you've been injured in a wreck or at work, the effects of this incident can be devastating. And I know you have a lot of questions. Who will pay for your medical bills? What about your lost wages or problems getting your car repaired? And what happens if you don't have health insurance? Or even if you do have health insurance, what about the high deductibles and copays? Do you have the money to pay for those costs? You should be able to meet with the attorney that is making you all these promises. It's my goal to meet with every one of my clients at our office for a legal strategy session. We get together and talk about what has happened in the claim, and together we lay out the best course for us to take. It's so important to make sure we're all on the same page as we pursue your case. Now here's the third question to ask and consider. Has the attorney been recognized as an expert by other lawyers? I was selected a super lawyer, an honor voted on by other lawyers, and I've been recognized in Atlanta Magazine for several years. You can visit my website, GaryMartinHayes.com, to see more of the awards that I and the attorneys that work with me have won over the years. Does this lawyer train other lawyers? I've been teaching other lawyers how my law firm handles personal injury and workers' compensation cases for over 15 years. I've written or co-written 13 bestsellers, but most importantly, 2 of these are the #1 best-selling books on Georgia law, The Authority on Personal Injury Claims in Georgia and The Authority on Workers' Compensation Claims in Georgia. Does the lawyer have experience representing insurance companies? I do. When I started practicing law in 1989, I worked for a law firm that defended the people out there causing the wrecks and the insurance companies. Now I only work for injured victims and their families. Bottom line, you have way too much on the line, way too much to risk to hire an attorney that you will never meet, an attorney that isn't even licensed to practice law here in Georgia, or an attorney that doesn't even live here. When you hire me, when you hire my law firm, you get my Meet with Gary guarantee. You're hiring the law offices of Gary Martin Hayes and Associates to represent you, and you have every right to meet with me about your case. And I promise to meet with you at my office to discuss the facts of your case, tell you your rights and the insurance company's responsibilities, and to lay out a course we should take for your claim. Will any of these other law firms you see on TV or on billboards or you hear on the radio, will they give you that guarantee where you get to meet the attorney whose name appears in the ad or who's mentioned on the radio? And if they won't give you that guarantee, then ask them why not. Look, this case is so important to you, and it should be important enough for that lawyer to meet with you. You have one shot at justice, one chance to make sure you are protected, and you get all the cash and benefits that you deserve. Do you want to risk everything with an out-of-state attorney or one you will never even meet? Now, to find out more about me, about my law firm, please visit GaryMartinHayes.com. And if you'd like to speak with me about your claim, just call 770-934-8000. Again, 770-934-8000. The consultation is free. It's completely confidential. Now, one final thing. When you hire me, you don't pay me a retainer. I don't charge you any upfront fee, nor do I send you a bill for every phone call or letter or email or court appearance I make. I give you my zero-fee guarantee. It's real simple. We don't get paid unless we get money for you. So call me now, 770-934-8000. You have nothing to lose by calling me, but think of all you can lose if you don't. And go to GaryMartinHayes.com.